and Teddy for the presentation. I know you guys are strong advocates. One question I have for the staff is, what is the timeline for those two pickleball courts coming up in the Liberty Park area?
It's going to take about a month and a half. It takes 30 days for the cement to cure. And then we have to install the sleeves, the poles, the nets, which have already been ordered. So we're probably looking at about 45 days.
Okay. Second question or comment I have is, in the light of what has been said, all the suggestions made by Mr. Terry Lloyd and Jay Mehta, is there a recommendation that this commission can make to the city council with regard to Sunshine Park? First of all, trying to repave that particular court and then using that for dual purpose, and plus they have identified other locations for pickleball court. Is this something that the commission can kind of agree upon or kind of vote on it and then present it to the commission, to the city council?
You've already done that in December 2023.
Right.
It's gone to the council. They've provided staff with explicit instruction on what we are to do with respect to the east side courts. There's a lot of factors that go into placement of any sort of athletic amenity. So we're going through that research right now. The resurfacing of the court, it's on a cycle, so they're not all done at the same time because it's very expensive. Roughly $5,000 per court to resurface a large basketball court. So we can't do them all. I can't even count, probably 25 in the city. Basketball, we've also got the tennis courts, etc. So we don't budget for them every single time. Again, they're on a cycle. And we do look at them to see the condition that they're in. If we notice that there are any issues, they may be on an accelerated cycle. This upcoming fiscal year, there is no plans to resurface any tennis or basketball courts in the city. We may have to resurface the Sunshine Park court just because of the condition relative to the tape that was applied to the court without authorization. It was duct tape, it was not painter's tape, and it left a residue. So we're gonna have to look into finding some resources to resurface that court. It's just an unexpected expense. So, but with that, that's really all I have. The council's said thou shalt, and we are shouting. So we went out to CPE, as a matter of fact, Robert, the city manager, the director of Public Works, and I, the day after the meeting, the council meeting where the direction was provided, and looked at Cerritos Park East, literally walked the entire circumference of that park to try and find some locations that would be suitable for pickleball courts. So that's in the works, working with the design team and a contractor, because that's what they do, to develop a design for us. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah, thank you, Sherry.
Sherry, how many pickleballs do we have, courts do we have right now?
The city of Cerritos itself, there are going to be 5 permanent pickleball courts over at Liberty Park.
Okay.
There are opportunities to play pickleball with inside the gymnasium 1 day a week, 2 days a week.
Currently 2 days a week on Sundays and Thursdays at Whitney High School, but during the summer it will just be on Sunday nights.
Yes, there's some bond work being done at Cerritos High School, so the high schools have to reallocate some of the gym spaces to allow for their teams to play, which kind of cuts into our time. Further outside of our jurisdiction is the county. So the county installed, converted some tennis courts over at Don Kanabe, and there are 10 over there. So a total of 15, currently 13, and soon to be 15.
Now, is the 5 that are at Liberty, do they include the ones that we had said the tennis courts to be turned into pickleball?
So to answer that question, Vice Chair, the council kind of deviated from the commission's recommendation.
Okay.
And instead of converting a tennis court into a pickleball court, they directed that we install these 2 new pickleball courts at the south end of Liberty Park.
Right.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.